Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. Some pretty interesting finds, definitely some things that I needed, and some things that I was so looking for. The one item that I have here that I'm actually saving for the end is an item that I was looking for. Could never find a really good deal on it. Found it today in one of the thrift shops. It's not valuable by any stretch of the imagination, but to me it has way more sort of intrinsic value, as I really enjoyed this game not too long ago. So really happy to find it in a thrift shop for a generally reasonable price. So first thing I'll do here is show you some stuff that I actually picked up the other day. Now, it was half price day at a Goodwill, and I picked up these two games. Nothing really special here, but I figured for half price I might as well. The first one here that I picked up is Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP for the Game Gear. Had a little trouble with the case there. It's actually Super Monaco GP2 right there, so it's in really decent shape. The store there seemed to have a few Game Gear games recently. Obviously I waited till half price day to get that, so it was $2 with the case and everything. I mean, well worth $2 I think. And then I also picked up a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I already have. Kind of funny because my Game Gear collection is so small, but I already have this title in my collection. And for this one here, it was priced for $6, but the lady there sort of recognizes me, and when I took these up to the counter, all I said to her was, it's kind of strange how they're priced totally differently. This one's for $4 and that one's for $6. I didn't even say that, I just said, it's kind of strange how they're priced differently. And then she rang everything in and she goes, $4, which means 2 for this one, 2 for that one. So I ended up paying $2 even though this one was marked for $6. Half price would have been $3. She, you know, did that for me because she realized that this one here, you know, was marked for $4. So pretty good, I think, for those two games. $2 each. I wasn't going to turn them down, definitely. Next things that I found, actually, all this stuff came from today. The first stop that I made was at a Value Village. One of the first items that I picked up here was Grand Theft Auto Liberty City. Sorry, episodes from Liberty City. I want to say Liberty City Stories. That's a different game. Pretty cool right there. Platinum Hits Edition. It's totally complete, as far as I can tell. Manuals, you know, for these last couple of generations aren't what they used to be for the most part. The disc itself is in pretty decent shape, just needs to be cleaned up. And I already played these when they first came out. I actually downloaded them and got the DLC and all that. But again, you know, you never know in the future your Xbox is going to die or something like that. You won't be able to retrieve your thing, you won't be able to download it because they shut down the servers or something like that. So I figured I would pick this guy up here. This game right here cost me $4. No, sorry, $4.99. I'm just trying to remember there. Cost me $4.99. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for this. And then I also at the same time picked up Wii Nunchuck, which I needed because I'm trying to sell a system. Basically, as soon as I find one more Nunchuck, I'm going to be able to sell off a system. It's not in the world's greatest shape. It definitely needs to be cleaned up because it's kind of dirty. But the action on it seems pretty good. And, you know, it's in decent shape other than just the stuff that needs to be cleaned off it. It is an official Nintendo one. Now, I have seen aftermarket ones out there. I didn't even know aftermarket nunchucks were actually made. I did see some aftermarket ones, but I never bothered to pick those up. So I'm glad I could find an official Nintendo one. I'm just looking for one more, and then I'm going to be trying to unload a system that I have because I already have one that I use, and I have one, you can barely see it's right there on the shelf though, and it's in the box and everything, so it's complete. And I have 2 other systems, so going to be happy to, you know, be able to get rid of one of the systems anyway. Moving on, I also picked up a number of Xbox games from a Goodwill. It wasn't half price day obviously today, so I did pay full price for them, but they were only $4 each, which was really good. The first one here is The Thing, which I don't know if this is an underrated game or what a whole lot about this, but I just couldn't leave that one behind. I really wanted to get my hands on it. I know it's not super valuable, but still, it is complete, and the disc on this one, if I recall correctly, is in pretty excellent shape, so it's pretty decent all around. Definitely something I want to check out, obviously. Just totally, you know, interesting kind of title, and I didn't have it before and haven't had a chance to play it yet, so pretty cool. The next one here is Spawn Armageddon, and I can't remember if I picked this up already or not. That's I believe I may have. It might be on the PS2 though, so I'll have to check that out. But I did decide to pick this one up. Unfortunately, it's not complete, although it has this like Kill Switch Namco advertisement kind of thing in it. It didn't have the actual manual in it, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And the disc on this one is, again, pretty excellent all around, so pretty happy to pick that one up. Again, that one was $4. They're marked for $4.04, but when she rang everything in, she just charged me $16, so basically it was $4 a game. Moving on, I also picked up a copy of Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, another title that I've never played before, but I thought I would go for it. Unfortunately, this one here is not complete, and this was a Blockbuster rental, so it's not in perfect shape, although surprisingly it's in pretty good shape, but it looks like it's been resurfaced to me. It's not swirly or anything like that, just you can kind of tell if you turn it on its side, there's a little bit of swirling and stuff like that on it. So still, I'm sure it'll play. I'll be able to clean it up, get the stickers off of it and everything, and hopefully track down a manual in the future for that one. Really good addition to add in the collection. Again, never played it before, but, you know, as an Indiana Jones fan, that's pretty fun. Moving on, I also picked up another title from the same thrift shop, so I already picked up these three titles. This was the final one that I picked up from that particular Goodwill, and I do have one more find from another Value Village, which is the one that I'm saving for the end. It's Doom 3, but this one here is in the steel collector's case, so it's a limited edition version of Doom 3. So there it is right there. You can tell like that disc is a little bit different than other ones, and the disc condition is like perfect. So someone's obviously brought in their Xbox collection and unloaded it there. I don't know if I caught all of it or most of it or anything, but whoever, somebody did go through it before me. They didn't take everything that I was interested in, because this is definitely something that's super cool. Love the steel books. I'm not totally certain if the scratching on there, you can see if that's actually part of it or what. It's hard to tell sometimes with these things, but it's all over the case, so hopefully that's supposed to be on there. Otherwise, you know, it's kind of a bummer if the case is damaged, but still pretty cool all around to be able to pick up that. I really love the look of this. It's so cool because the letters on it and stuff are raised, so pretty neat all around. That wasn't my favorite find of the day, although that I think was one of the better things I found, although may not necessarily be completely valuable or anything like that. Again, you know, it's Doom, that case, just wicked. This one here I paid, you know, about $1 more for than the other ones, but it's Destroy All Humans 2. I found this at a Value Village, and I played this back in the day and I love this series. I really wish they would make another one. I know they did make one for, I think, like PS3, Xbox 360. I'm hoping that I can get my hands on that one as well, but I haven't really seen it out in the wild, and I know that that one's valued at probably around like $25 to $30 still, so I'm not really planning on paying that for it. I'll find it eventually. This one here, though, really enjoyable game for sure. I played both of these on the Xbox back in the day, and just happy to be able to pick it up. And the great thing is it's totally complete as well, and the disc is in immaculate shape too, so I'm really pleased with all the disc conditions of the stuff that I got today, because they're, you know, pretty amazing. There were a ton of original Xbox games at this place, but the problem is they're tagged for $6, and the reason why is this. Normally these games would be like $3.99 or $4.99, and now they're putting $5.99 on it because they're running their 30% off thing, where you get stamps and then you can trade that stamped card once it's full in for 30% off. So they've jacked up their prices on their games again. Just, you know, it's ridiculous. Like, It's like the illusion of getting a deal or something like that. I don't really know. But again, if you were to use a 30% off card on something that's $6, I mean, take a look at that. You'd be paying about $4.20, you know, for your game. So I guess it's not that bad. But I just wasn't really willing to do it for the games that were there. I saw some fairly interesting titles. I didn't feel like carting all that down here, basically. So I picked out the one that I really wanted. Part of my starting to be a little more picky and choosy about the games I wanted to add in. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.